you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy, are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time?
Well, the plot continues to thicken, and it sure looks like the America Antichrist party is about to rise. As we are watching right in front of our eyes, Mr. Chip in the Brain, the false prophet himself, playing this anti-establishment hero. As we can see right now, he's on a posting rampage on X, so I'm going to keep you guys updated. But with this whole video right here with Mr. Golden Dawn asking, is anybody still talking about this whole list? And then we can see Mr. Chip in the Brain answering, yes. And as we can see right here at 11:33, he posted this. How can people be expected to have faith in Mr. Golden Dawn if he won't release the Epstein files? And then as we can see, there was a reply to this. Will exposing the Epstein files rank high on the America Party's list? And his response was 100%. He then proceeded to repost this old interview right here with Joe Rogan. How do you put someone in jail and you don't even name the clients? And then Mr. Chip in the Brain's response, whenever they raided the place, there would have been like a mountain of evidence. Where is that mountain? The public will be rightfully frustrated if no one is prosecuted. It's almost like he could tell the future. I mean, I guess it's a wild coincidence how about a month ago this narrative was already laid down and set for this very moment, as we saw back about a month ago with season 1 of the, soap opera with the two lovebirds. We had him posting this, time to drop the real big bomb, that Mr. Golden Dawn is on the Epstein files, or in the files. That is the real reason why they have not made them public. Have a nice day, Mr. Golden Dawn. And then he then commented to that, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. Mark it for the future, you don't say. Mark it for the future that we are currently living in right now. What a wild reality that we are in. So we have him also replying to this, or posting how Bannon is on or in the files, and then he responded to this, ask him and watch his reaction. And then we also had him reposting this post from Glenn Beck. The Epstein case isn't over. It's the Rosetta Stone of public trust. And if we don't get to the bottom of it, we'll never restore what's already been lost. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but do you notice this idea of regaining the public's trust? And lo and behold, what do we see Mr. Chip in the Brain responding to? A post like this right here. If someone creates a political party that does not cater to horrific things to children, then I'm in. And as we can see, Mr. Chip in the Brain responds with an American flag. Because as we know, his new political party is the Antichrist America Party. And again, as we can see, he has been on a complete rampage with this entire narrative right here, acting like he is the savior of the Republic and railing against the uniparty system. Now, I understand how we all have our opinions and takes, but in my opinion, do not underestimate the Antichrist spirit, the power behind this guy right here. Because right now, in my own personal opinion, there is a giant scheme to gain people's trust against the left-right false paradigm, the uniparty. And he right here is going to come and save the day, implementing AI governance, implementing AI as this false god, connecting the brain, the individuals who take the chip to artificial intelligence, and then implementing universal basic income. I'm telling you guys right now, we all have our opinions and speculation on who might be the Antichrist, who might be the false prophet, right? Is Mr. Golden Dawn the Antichrist? Is, Mr. Chip in the Brain the Antichrist? Well, we will not for surely know, or for sure know, but it's pretty convincing to me that this guy right here is the false prophet. Again, I'm not going to be dogmatic on it, but he is the only one that I can see that will implement the image of the beast, that will breathe life into it, that will then force people to take it, or you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade. Also performing signs and wonders or bringing fire down from the sky. He's the only one that fits the bill right now, checking all the boxes. But again, I know people freak out, but this guy has a lot of weirdness behind him. There's a lot of occult power behind him. When you look, do research into his life and all of his symbolism and whatnot, there are some dark forces going on. Now, of course, I believe there's dark forces behind all these individuals, but how I'm kind of seeing things right now is that Mr. Golden Dawn is kind of like an old school mobster, kind of like the Godfather, but I see Mr. Chip in the Brain false prophet as something more sinister, more dark, kind of like a Dexter. And now for those Republicans who are stuck in the left-right false paradigm thinking that I'm some type of Democrat because all I talk about are the Republicans, don't worry, the Democrats are just as bad, as I see Mr. Gavin Newsom right here as an American psycho, and with Joe Biden as something not from this world. And of course, with that all being said, grab your popcorn because it sure seems like the show has just begun. focus your eyes upon the Lord, praying for discernment and wisdom during these crazy, chaotic times. I'll try to keep you guys updated and give you my own opinion. Again, everything that I tell you guys, take it with a grain of salt, take it to the Lord in prayer, seek Him for all discernment and wisdom. And I am just trying my best here, guys, with my own opinion. And I love you all so much. So, with that being said, God bless. Remember, the just shall live by faith.